Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another Let's Play Civ 5 as Polynesia, playing the Vanilla Enhanced mod, and generally getting our butts kicked. So the game is being fairly challenging, and I think there's a few reasons for it. I'm sure my start was less than optimal, and probably got a little bit more bogged down in some wars than expected. And there's a lot of adaptation to this mod, and not knowing what to expect. Apparently the mod does add like 2 levels of difficulty to the game, so that's the sort of thing we're dealing with. So if we look at our scores, you know, it's a little bit of a challenge. And we're not that far behind, say, Denmark and France, or even Songhai. But, and obviously we're ahead of Mongolia, who is friendly to us. Great, we're friends with all the bad people. But Inca and Egypt, wow, running away with the game. That being said, the AI is still pretty bad at waging intercontinental war. We do have a navy. We've got a fair amount of, well, we've got lots of siege on our capital island over here, so that's good. We've got a little bit of siege over here. We should probably build some more, but we're also happiness capped, so we're building some of those. All in all, we may be able to hold out. In fact, Susa's the biggest risk, and I think it's going to be able to hold out okay. Yeah, I guess, well, we'll see. Let's go to the next turn and see. The turns do take a long time to process because of the mod. And I'm going to be trying to finish this game as quickly as possible because the expansion, Gods and Kings, comes out in just 3 weeks. People keep sending me messages. Hey, have you heard about the expansion? Are you going to play the expansion? Are you going to make a video for the expansion? Like, of course! My gosh, people are funny. In fact, I'm very excited about the return of religion. I think that was an important, major part of Civ 4. I think it drove diplomacy in a really interesting way. And I'm kind of looking forward to that, hopefully coming back to Civ 5. If me and my neighbor both share the same religion, we should hopefully be really good friends, and we should be able to team up against all the infidels who follow some damn inappropriate religion that we don't approve of. You know, because they use a squiggle symbol instead of a square symbol or something like that as their holy symbol, so obviously we'll have to murder all those people. That's just the way it works. Darn it. Wow, that is a slow turn. I did notice the game actually started a little bit slower than usual. I just had to reinstall my computer, so I'm hoping there's not a problem. Wow. This is less than ideal. Oh, there we go. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off. I thought it had its auto-saving every turn. Yeah, I'm going to turn this down to maybe every 5 turns. It's a little bit riskier if there's a crash, but I think that's part of the reason it goes so slow. So let's try that. Alright. Choose production in Samoa. Just finished National Treasury. That should help. Financially, we did need a hand as well. And that was part of it. We hadn't spent as much attention, I think, to gold production as some of the AI. And so their money production is through the roof. So we're going to hopefully improve that a little bit. It's recommending a worker, but there's no tiles for us to really improve much over here. Maybe we could build some lumber mills over here, but I'm not going to worry too much. I'm going to be looking at our infrastructure. Happiness is good, although we don't really have anything here that'll give us happiness. We've got plenty of culture, which wouldn't hurt terribly either. I suppose we could build barracks for safety, although that's maintenance cost. I think we're going to build a blast furnace. Let's turn on the resources again. I mean, I don't like having them on all the time when I'm making a video because I find they're quite cluttered, but God, they're so useful. So the blast furnace will give us +1 production on the iron for free, plus a general production bonus when building land units, which might be helpful. +1 production on, does it do sheep? It does! And we have 2 sheep here. Actually, the stable will probably be better. I don't think we need the food boost right now. We're still happiness capped, so that doesn't seem worthwhile. I guess we'll build the stable, actually. Not building much in the way of mounted units, but it'll give us a bigger production boost. I suppose the alternative actually is just to flood things with ships. Actually, the foundry. We could also build research and wealth. Probably research. I think the foundry would actually be very, very well called for. Now, this may not be the ideal spot to build it, but we want it. And, you know, it's even 9 turns for Honolulu to build that. You know what? I'm just going to go for this. It's a good project. It's a long-term investment, but I think it's worthwhile. You can shoot... Oh, there's this guy. I was going to say, we can shoot, what, the settler? Doesn't seem very polite. Ooh, almost got him. Actually, are you going to be able to shoot over the crater? Oh, you can't. The city can. Well, I guess... oh, that's Napoleon's dude. Yeah, we can't shoot that. I suppose what I could do, actually... think I'll get vision from here. So step out. And then bombard. Nice. Come on. Shoot him. Shoot. I'm out of moves. What tile is this? Is this hilly? Oh, come on, tooltip. Tundra Hill. Oh, it is, too. And these are Ragusa, who's like one of the only people I'm not at war with, I believe. For city-states, yeah. It's been a while since I've played this. We could possibly harass this settler over here. And if anything else, we can set ourselves up to shoot some more ground units. Do. And you can probably just rest here, actually. Oh, we didn't actually kill that guy? Well, let's make sure we do that. Move up. Fire. Oh, that's right, because we couldn't move the archer. Silly me. Alright, you just wait one turn and heal. Who else needs commands? A random cannon. Was I moving you somewhere? Probably over here through the dangerous territory, but it looks like you're probably safe-ish. Now, one thing I noticed on the load screen is that Polynesia really has no late-game benefits whatsoever. The only advantage that we really have at this point is +1 vision on embarked units. We might still have 10% strength if we were near a Mao. God, I had the pronunciation before. Mao, I think Mao statue. But that might just be for the Mao warriors. So, I'm not sure. Or Maori. God, I had all these things down. Now I do not. Turn time's still long despite no autosave. One thing that's worth noting... Oh, maybe it's going a little faster, actually. One thing that's worth noting is I'm still operating off of, at this point, a fairly outdated version of the mod. I'm on, like, 1.31 or something, and I think 1.58 is out. How many sugars do I have? That's what I need to know. Huh. It's not helpful. I mean, I kind of need to keep my friends, but damn it, I don't know how many sugars I've got. And I really need my happiness. This is really annoying. This doesn't help me at all. I guess I'm gonna have to turn it down because if it's my only sugar, it would be really bad. Oh, I feel terrible. Suppose I should check my luxury resources before someone else comes and asks me for something. Okay, these are long turns, and I think it's only gonna get worse as the game goes forward. No, not there. Here. Well, at least the music is pretty. We do have a duplicate of a lot of resources. Too bad no one's come by and asked for our horses. We'd give those up in a second. Alright. Yeah, sugar just says the one. It doesn't tell us how much we've got here. So we'd almost have to open the trading window to see. Or we could look. I don't know where we get sugar from in the first place, actually. Ah, right there. I bet you that's our only one, too. Yeah, so I don't want to give those up. So, units that need orders. Right, you over here. You are still going pretty safe. We want to watch out around Almany, since they are big jerk faces. And we can't actually go on the crater, so I guess we'll just go back in the city. You can wait another turn. Who's this? Inca. No, we definitely want to shoot them. Although, wow, that's a lot of frigates, actually. They're probably going to sink our ship. This would be a good spot for a city, probably. If we had any ability to expand in any way whatsoever. Now, I did just check diplomacy before starting, and no one was willing to give peace. But if we kill a couple more units, or wait another couple of turns, we might be able to get a peace out of someone. We'll see. Actually, I should check to see who Almaty is aligned with, because that's really going to be our top priority if we can pull it off. Because Almaty is just in a really awkward spot. Pakakuri, so the Incans. The most powerful civ in the game. And... oh, looks like it's barbarians being fought over here. If they're bombarding the barbarians instead of shooting my ship, that's going to make me really happy. Because if we can get 2 rounds of damage on that frigate, then we might actually stand a chance with their caravels. Quebec City's declared war. Wait. Who have they allied with then? Because they allied with someone who I'm at war with, and who Genghis Khan and Napoleon are at war with? Is there really that sort of divide going on in the world? Oh god, these turns are so long. Inca has replaced Egypt. Ah. And everyone's at war with Egypt? Really? Well, it works out. Okay, we're still looking pretty okay here. Good. You there. Yeah, that should be fine. Get yourself to Persepolis. And you can go into alert mode. And I guess you guys can just pull back over here. We can set up a little blockade here if their ships show up. I wonder if it's possible Denmark will want to peace out, since we did kill one of their units. I guess not. Yeah, we'll do the rounds, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Yeah, not so much. I'd like to have a little bit more money in the bank, just enough to be able to rush a cannon somewhere if something horrible happens. But barring a big invasion, and big invasions may still happen, although the AI doesn't generally do a good job with it, as I mentioned before. Barring that, we should be able to defend most things. I shudder to say that, because I'm sure something terrible is about to happen. I have to be honest, though, I don't think we're going to get run over at this point, and so I'm feeling good about the game that way, but I'm actually starting to get really frustrated at these delays. I think for the next time, I'm going to risk updating the mod, in case that's where the speed delay is coming from. I don't like to do that mid-game, because I'm worried about it breaking things, because that's happened before. I guess I'll take a backup of all my files. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and do that now. I'm going to save the game here. It's going to be, I know this is a short session, but I'm going to see if I can update things and then run the game from there. So I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.